Hello, my name is Lewis Corneri, and I am the course pathway leader for the 3D Animation and Modelling degree at the University of Hertfordshire. To maximise your chances of a successful application, we like to see a variety of skills, ranging from 2D traditional skills, painting, life drawing, to 3D skills. This can be done in any software, but we like to see that you have experience in these areas. This may be very different to what you're currently being taught on your course. So it's important for you to do extra work outside to build up these skills. Please, when you come to an interview, remember to have backups of your work, both digital and in paper form, just in case there is any form of corruption. One of the most important things that we look for is strong life drawing skills. So understanding about the form of a human being, shading, volume, as well as anatomy. On top of that, we like you to have experience in using 3D software. We also look for experience in clay sculpting. Please don't bring these along to an actual interview. Photographs will be accepted. We appreciate that if you're coming from far, that this is a big ask for you to carry a very heavy sculpture. Perhaps a video, if it's a large sculpture and you want to just walk around it, we'll be happy to see. Also, we look at digital sculptures using programs such as ZBrush or Mudbox. If you've been experimenting in these, we'd love to see it. We're also very interested in character designs, particularly silhouettes and the whole pipeline of making your final character, so different variations of it. This is very important for us to see. It's important to add that not every artist is a strong character artist, and we look for environment work as well as prop design. So if you are good at drawing these or modelling these in 3D, please bring evidence of this along to your interview. Perspective is an important part of 3D, and having knowledge of this in 2D will help inform your work. We like to see examples of perspective drawing, such as 2-point or above, so that you understand about vanishing points, and that the proportions of your buildings are accurate. We like to see paintings. They can be in any form, water-based, acrylic, oil. What we look for is colour understanding, so palettes, composition, any of these elements. Charcoal is also welcome. We like to see that you understand about lighting. We really enjoy seeing character animation, whether this is 2D traditional skills, or stop motion, or 3D skills. Please note, if it's 2D traditional skills, we would like to see your in-between frames. Using tweening software to fill in the gaps is not as good. As for 3D character animation, it's great to see, but we believe at this stage you may want to focus more on the traditional skills, such as walk cycles, run cycles, bouncing ball animation, showing that you understand different weights, so perhaps a bowling ball dropping versus a soft bouncy ball. If you are a technical-minded 3D artist, rigging may be of an interest to you, or scripting using Python. If you are experimenting in these areas, please bring evidence of this, but we'd recommend that you perhaps create a video using a program like Camtasia to capture your screen to show us your work. We found in the past that when people bring these files for us to look at, the different versions of the software we use can cause corruption, as well as just parts not working. Photography. We're looking for strong photographs with good composition and interesting focal points. No holiday photos, please. We like to see the inner artist, so if you have any sketchbooks that you randomly draw in, we'd love to see examples of these. But not every single book that you have, if you have a whole library of them. Choose just a couple of your best ones. If, however, these are sketchbooks that you've been making as part of your course and they are full of example pictures from other artists and lots of writing, this doesn't show us who you are as an artist. It's great to see that you can research, but you don't need to bring that type of sketchbook with you. We're not interested in any fan art or copies of other people's work where you may have modified it slightly, or life drawing where you've drawn from a photograph rather than from an actual person. It's not as advanced, and it uses a different set of techniques than what we're looking for here on the course. We're most interested in original ideas and designs than copies of other people's work. The examples that you've seen are from successful applicants for the 3D course pathway. Please note that everything that's been suggested today, we're not expecting you to know. Having some of these skills is great, but there are some core skills that we look for in every applicant that will be life drawing and some 3D modelling experience. Now we understand that depending on where you've come from, what courses you're on, that this might be, you might have a more traditional pathway, which means that you'll have more life drawing experience and less digital, or vice versa. But we need to have evidence of both. So if you're a strong traditional artist, we'd like you to have experimented with 3D software and provide evidence of that at the interview. If you are someone that is more confident in computers and less in drawing, we need to see evidence of your life drawing. So if you are unable to have life drawing classes whilst on your course, then there are plenty of external places that you can have extra lectures in life drawing. Our evening classes, for example, and all you need to do is Google and you can find out that information. When assembling your portfolio, it's important to remember that we have a short amount of time with you at the interview stage. We would rather see 10 to 15 pieces of very good work than 1,000 pieces of everything that you've created from your first time you've picked up a pencil to the first time you clicked a mouse. So think about what's going to show off your skills in their best light. And thank you very much for considering the University of Hertfordshire, and we look forward to your application.